From the Gospel according to St. John, we can or may conclude that Pontius Pilate knew several languages, as the heading that he prepared for the cross was written in Hebrew, in Greek and Latin. The chief priest of the Jews said unto Pilate,
"You are not right, the King of the Jews. But this man Jesus, he said, I am the King of the Jews."
Pontius Pilate said unto the chief priest,
"What I have written, I have written." That man, the elder chief priest, was the man you just quoted.
So what did Pontius Pilate say to the chief priest?
I said, what I have written will always remain written.
Wait. Exactly who are you? And who was he?
Many have misunderstood me, called me a bully, a coward, a weakling, a sadistic even.
Sir, I must ask you to leave my church.
Professors of history have not accurately compared the gospel accounts, and they have mischaracterized me.
But you allowed the killing of an innocent, defenseless man.
The crowd demanded Yeshua's death, not me.
I realized that the crowd were getting restless and they could have overwhelmed you.
Estaba terrorizado.
You speak Spanish?
Avevo paura.
Now that sounds a bit Latin.
I was terrified.
I've read that the Jewish council were going to report you to Tiberius Caesar.
I was trying to prevent a riot.
But did you not have the courage to release our Saviour Jesus?
Yeshua told me, those who delivered him to me, to kill him. His sin was greater than mine.
Your defence is that you were given permission by Jesus.
On reflection, that's true.
John 18:37. Pilate therefore said unto him, Art thou a king? And Jesus answered, Thou sayest I am a king. And to this end I was born, and for this cause I came into the world, that I should bear witness unto the truth. Everyone who is of the truth heareth my voice.
And Pontius wrote a title and put it on the cross. And the writing was, Jesus of Nazareth, the King of the Jews. Pontius Pilate would not have written that inscription unless he was enlightened.
I find no fault with this man brought to me. You brought to me an innocent man. I hear his words, they are truth and bring life. Whose plan is this, to have his life sacrificed? Is it God's plan a plan for his loss, yet he knows his next steps. It leads to the cross.
Troubling dream that I had last night, this message that I bring, don't have anything to do with this man from Galilee.
I wash my hands and write on this plaque, Jesus of Nazareth, King of the Jews.
Let us take a walk now together on the shores of the Bristol Channel, which divides England and Wales, and we're walking on the Welsh side. Hello, my name is Mark, and of course by now you know I'm responsible for what you have just seen. Some of you, not all of you, might have some misconceived notions about Pontius Pilate, so my hope is that this short film will explain a few of the elements for the Roman prefect's behavior during the trial of our Saviour, Yeshua Ha Mashiach, Jesus the Messiah. Pontius would have called him by his Hebrew name, Yeshua. Chapter 12 of my book, Pontius Redeemed, fully describes the trial. An examination of all four of the Gospel writers, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, are our best resources for determining the character of Pontius and what happened. Approximately 110 biblical references are used and quoted in chapter 12 alone. This short film summarized Pontius's defense using just 6 biblical references in the present time instead of in period. This was my way around the higher costs of historical depiction. Pontius was convinced Yeshua was innocent of all the infractions the elite accused him of. Pontius did attempt many ways to deflect these false accusations. He tried various methods by which he could win over the compassion of the crowd in an attempt to release Yeshua, but the growing crowd were heavily under the influence of their Hebrew leaders. As time lapsed, pressures mounted. The opportunity to release our Saviour slipped away. Pontius, if he had applied the justice he attempted, then our Saviour would have been set free. Yeshua, however, knew the prophetic. He knew the Old Testament by heart. Yeshua, the sacrificial lamb, knew his destiny. Yeshua was silent when asked by Pontius to defend himself. Pontius became very frustrated during the trial, and he also became terrified. Do you think he was more afraid as the crowds grew bigger and threatened the security of the region? Or do you think he became fearful because he gained a sense of Yeshua's majesty? Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you for watching until the very end. I do appreciate it. Shalom.